barrel action, so we got a lot to look at here.
Yes.
Anthony Howell, Sean Carper, and Colby DeAntoniis, Greg Schriefer.
What the fuck did you just write?
What did you write? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ball was 13, 14.
Sorry. Steve, ball return, please. Oh, shit. Really? We're on camera, Mom. I don't want people home knowing that.
All right, here we go.
Colby, to start us off. Oh.
Solid 10. Colby going for star number 3. Greg Schriefer going for a upwit star number 4.
I believe so, yes.
Colby at the single 10. Look out.
Oh dear.
Got under that one a little bit.
Still balls. Okay. Call back balls. 13, 14, not that. They have no balls at all. All right. Hope he doubled down or they're throwing that.
Colby starts out with a 9 dash with a 9 box.
Let's see if we will have the pins over average event for you in a moment whenever their balls come back. There's one. It's probably at least, I would assume, a few more down there. Greg Schriefer setting himself up here.
First frame for Greg. Oh, see you later.
That was an absolute missile.
We have no replay.
It's not going to work for balls.
Understood. Yes. So you're gonna watch it as we see
Anthony
it.
Howell on your left.
Messenger.
Why not?
Birded A. 7, 8.
Yeah. Good for him.
That was a really bad first ball.
It ripped the middle. It was like a splasher into the fifth pin. Yeah. It just didn't take out anything more.
Both POA bowlers going for their first start.
Oh. Had the pleasure of going to Sean in qualifying. Nice guy.
Correction, Greg going for his third upward star. 139. Off the mark.
Probably his first one in almost a decade. He didn't bowl that much for quite a while. Due to back injuries and other things.
Greg steps in, and a great way to set the tone and get some leverage early in the match is to start out with the coveted opening double. See if he gets it.
Oh dear.
Sight. And a 2-1. 3, 4, 6.
Yes.
Is that today in match play or in qualifying?
Match play.
Okay.
Good there.
If you watch both of these balls in this match, they get great extension on the ball. Ooh.
Those blue and white balls going down the lane for Greg Schriefer. Brunswick Mineralites.
Yes.
Won't see those in championship matches too often, but Greg does quite a lot of damage with them.
Yes. I had that exact set just about that. I think I used for quite a while. I love them. 5-inch balls. There we go. Read the rule book.
Sean Carper with a 10 box on my left. 18 for his 2 frames.
Anthony Howell up there to take a commanding lead in the PLA division.
Colby misses it again. Colby, unfortunately, I don't know if you heard that at home, so that must be a final. Colby has had a habit, unfortunately, of missing some spare breaks in championship matches. It's nothing new. He's going to have to buck the trend here.
Now hopefully he reads the rule book here, puts a strike in here, then get himself back.
And he owes us 2 now.
We can't see it from there. It's fine. Ooh, Anthony Howell almost making a monkey over here. Yeah. right, Anthony Howell with
Anthony
10.
with 10.
Gives him an 11-pin lead to 2. Oh, he needs to keep going here.
Ah, Dave Jones.
All right.
Oh, we are now. Here we go.
Oh.
Hey, gave it a run.
All right, he needs 3 or 4 here to keep this within touching distance.
Here's Anthony's first ball. Hello. The 5-7-10 and a 6 box for Colby DeAntoniis.
This is
5.
a suboptimal start.
I haven't bowled in a while, guys, but this is still my dream ticket.
Thank you.
10% of my price.
Thank you, ready?
Absolutely.
Thank you for all your help.
Next time, make that single if you have more money. Throw that strike. Anyway, thank you,
Very
Rich.
Schriefer. Oh.
Well, if you're wondering how Greg had a 552 set in the Pro League, a lot of that happened, but they also carried.
Such a heavy ball.
Just yeah, he can nail the pocket. But mix those two, which is how you get an average like Greg Schriefer has. That when you don't strike, you're in the face on the single pin. 7 box for Anthony Howell. Drop pins there, 36 in his 3rd frame.
Sean Carper can get a mark or 2 here. He gets himself right back in the match. Another mark here could really give Greg a cushion.
Some nice live concurrent viewers. Just looking at that, almost 200 watching between YouTube and Facebook. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Oh dear, that's
That is through the face, 3 out the middle for Greg.
he looked like he almost dropped that one a little bit just to get it extended out as much as he wanted.
He'll extend this one for sure. He'll be playing probably somewhere on the 3 pin.
He's got behind the. Oh
No, made a liar out of me.
Me too. I would have thought with his ball, I'd play that on the 3 pin side. Try to slide
Now
it.
he'll be playing 3 pin.
How you doing, Colby?
Really?
Right? He will be, right?
I mean, that's what I would do, but
Look out.
I didn't make the ladder, so don't take my advice.
Yeah.
I can't-
I never made a ladder because by the time I joined the Pop League, they were bracket.
There was a pin there.
That is true. I've done both, but
Anyway,
no one take my advice. I couldn't even beat Nick Boyd.
John Carper, 5 off the wall, right back in the match.
He also gets very good protection. The one that I noticed bowling with him in qualifying. is he
Colby,
has a
another
bad
Dave Jones.
habit. Oh,
Yes.
Sean will have a bad habit of trying to cross himself too much and not fully extending.
Extended on
When
that
you see
one.
him drift the
Colby
ball
for the
back.
shirt. No, sir.
All right, nobody's running away and hiding right now. It's two pretty close matches.
Colby takes 10.
All right.
Weird scoring affair here, 48 to 35. Not the 4-frame total I would have expected from these guys.
No, not at all.
Sean, a big break.
Oh, there we go.
Actually touched all 10 pins on that shot, but he scored 9. Aims for the 20 box, leaves the single pin. All right.
Colby needs to get going here.
Sean off the mark left.
He does have a 2-pin lead.
That's fair.
Oh. 1 pin lead going to the next pin. I'm a special optimist. There we go.
Colby, 5 off the wall.
Breaking up the no-no in the 4th.
Nice replay there from our
Fifth.
producer, David Hughes. Watch Colby lay that ball down, and he struck. Nice job. Yeah, real nice. That good old muscle memory. I I was telling you to queue up replays from down there behind 7 and 8. I hope you did.
Oh, Anthony Howell laid that down and did not get away with it. You don't think it's farther than that. I don't think he kind of babied that one in this game. Yeah. Yeah. He moved up to everybody here.
Greg absolutely nailing feet off the deck there. Leaves the fast 8. He'll move slightly left on the approach, square the shoulders up.
Oh
And
no.
not convert. Too thin. They pull that spare shot a little bit.
That was thinner than a piece of paper.
10 for Greg. And a 58.5 for the time being has him in the lead.
So Colby marks, he's only down 3 now.
We didn't have a posted over-under for this scratch final, but I would have expected it to be higher than this. As Anthony makes a nice shot for 10. Tie game on the POA match.
Your live odds for the scratch match would be over of 260. Over under 261.
They're gonna light it up here. They're gonna light it up here. I'll go over.
Hoover 261.
Here we go, Greg.
Oh
Dang.
no!
Greg, that ball just punched
Punch
right
right
through.
through. Just drove right through. Little.
Now the flip side of that is then when he gets the ball flush in the pocket, it's normally
Yes.
cash money. So you understand why why he's throwing that heavy
Cash.
hitting ball. Trying to slide it
Oh!
just a bit outside.
Cash does rule everything around you. Anthony Howell shooting it.
Nice shot.
Very nice
Red
shot.
line plus the 9 pin. It is a tie game in the POA match, 46-46 in the fourth. Anthony has just put the spare in the fifth.
Yes.
Colby DeAntoniis for the double and the lead.
Oh, what a good ball.
Rock solid
Oh,
6 pin.
Great ball, baby.
He's gonna have to make a single now.
Oh, Sean, good ball. Leaves it 2 points.
Colby ball changing back
ball
to his
changed the
typical
lighter
spare
ball.
ball. Flipped it out on the lane a little better.
Touch. A little levity.
Don pulls that shot left, and Anthony Howell will have the advantage through 5 in the POA match. 1
Push
pin
that.
and a hit for Anthony Howell to lead.
Colby right here. He is down 2, but up a hit. Have to imagine at the very worst he'll be even after this ball.
Yeah.
Fullest of his caliber, rarely
Look at
miss
that.
the pop.
Ball just rolls back up the gutter. Looks like lane 9 and 10 down there. Ball rolling back up the gutter. Colby
Oh, that's in
Sparefill.
there.
In there solid, and he carries. Take another look at that one. Oh, I tried. I really tried.
Alright. Breaks somehow on the back foot now.
Sean Carper coming in off the side, leaves the 1-3-6. Greg now
His
has
second ball last room would have made this.
this is one of the only times all game that Greg has had to answer from the deficit.
That's a good one. Oh.
Leaked it a little wide open. That 2-pin stands.
No. There
All right,
you go.
leaves himself a triangle. Sean Carper open frame. And the way that Deadwood spun in there was
Yes.
nasty because if that 2-pin would have fallen, it would have fallen forward
Yes.
and taken nothing else with it. But Greg leaves the triangle, kind of
A
beyond
little
that
baby
2-pin.
bucket.
And now there's that 2-pin out there.
This is why there's such fine lines in this game. Drake is literally been on millimeters the last 3 frames. Are paid for. Great conversion.
Strong man's the 4-pin off the cushion for the 10 box. If this game comes down to counts in the 10th frame, remember that shot. Yes, that's a pin that you're not counting on, and you end up with.
Anthony Howell here. Good ball. Good mix.
Great mix.
Oh, even more mix.
Almost had an unbelievable bit of pin carry there.
Yes. He's like a pig at a straw.
That 9 count does give him a 10-pin lead at the half, 65-55. Greg will be waiting for traffic, and Anthony covers. 2 marks in a row. It's a 11-pin lead and a hit headed to the 7th.
Since it's a POA division, I would count this as at least a 12-pin count or more. Or lead or more.
Greg Schriefer trying to paint the box. Fast and light. Ball doesn't quite elevated the head tip there.
Yes.
Leaves 5-7. Ball didn't quite face up into the pocket solid enough. If you're throwing the same ball, make it. Pulls the shot left, open frame. It is. Great spot for Colby now up 8 and a hit, and he's going to be opposite in the open. Opposite a 9 box as that ball pops out of the guard. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here, but if Colby catches a double, this could be the star.
Anthony Howell with a chance to put this game well ahead.
Safe pitch.
Very Very safe.
Colby for the double. He's got it. You can't throw it much better than that, folks.
Has Colby seen the stars if he was visiting the
Or drink? I believe the answer is no.
Losing the dumbasses like me.
I'd reset
Oh.
that. If I was Colby, I'd reset that. I don't think that's set up. Looks like the little re-rack action up there. That
To be fair, you do have to do some work. You have to do a lot of bowling here to actually end up with a bad wrap at Parkville lanes. But that 3 pin's a little tight. Doesn't bother Colby. He just going for count. Or a match-winning triple. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why you re-rack.
That was my re-rack.
Hope, faith, and charity for Colby. He does get the 7 count on the double.
Just gonna slide this. Oh,
That would have been a heck of a shot for the crowd.
Yeah.
Hold that off. Quickly firing the 3rd ball, counts 8 on the 2nd strike, and it'll be 9 out for 129. That is more than enough. Greg Schriefer is going to have to throw a triple strike just to put Colby on a mark. Colby did the job right there. Any kind of pocket for any kind of count was really all he needed there, and he got
there
it.
are very few bowlers though that I would be less comfortable when they need a triple against me than Greg Schriefer.
Yeah, I mean, Greg, obviously not the score he's looking for. 86 in the 8th. He can flip the switch at any time. Whether the pins cooperate or not will be a different story, but
Set up the 10
Greg almost certainly has to strike here by mathematically.
all right, this is almost must-strike territory right here. Pretty much is. That check mark, that really puts him in trouble because that puts his max at 136. And that's not going to be it. With that miss there, folks, it is mathematically over. Colby DeAntoniis wins the scratch star, star number 3.
And this is a bit of redemption for Colby.
He looks back, by the way. You can't see that off camera. He looks back at his father. Looks back at Randy with that kind of IOU look. Colby DeAntoniis has done it, and he is going to be your champion today.
I believe he's lost at least 2 bracket matches on this panel before here.
Well, Greg did get 100, and he's still 7. The 6, 9, 10 triangle. No belt help. Greg will not convert. It's going to be a 1-0 something. Final match for Greg Schriefer.
He might have been playing in the POA division.
102 for Greg Schriefer. Colby got a fast track to the end. Another punch out. The crowd asking Colby to show off here. Nice shot from Sean Carper. They're up in the 8th.
We apologize for those who hear for the POA star. We were a little preoccupied.
Well, Anthony is in control in that match at the moment. But we are going to be pretty much uninterrupted here towards the end of the POA match. Colby DeAntoniis, your winner, as he defeats Greg Schriefer 139 to 102. The strike in the 8th frame was the dagger. Colby DeAntoniis has star number 3 on the top with the trophy. Anthony Howell now in control in his match, up 19 and a hit. Make it 25. Anthony full on the 2-pin open frame. One of the pins here. He is opposite a spare in the 8th from Sean Carper. Well, Sean still has work to do, and Anthony trying to help him. That is all out of the gutter. It is a 7-box by rule.
Not really sure what he was aiming at on that one. Not sure what he was aiming at on that one.
Leak that ball right a little. So our score there is 105 to 83. Hey, I'm busy. Score is 105 to 83 plus.
Sean can get a good counter aim and a strike here. Really make this match interesting. For the viewing public, let's hope that happens.
Yeah. Anthony's got to play some kind of defense here. Because Sean will finish the match first, give Anthony the score to beat.
Yes. A mark.
So actually, if Anthony throws a strike here, he protects himself against being shut out. Anthony cannot be shut out if he spares as well.
Oh,
10
there
pin.
you go. That's one of the best balls he's thrown in a while.
Spare triple. Let me make sure I have that right. Spare triple for Anthony would be 155. Sean Carper off the sheet is 153. Yes. Anthony has it. So Anthony Howell cannot be shut out no matter what Sean Carper does.
And
the
with
number
the discrepancy, if this is a bad frame, he might be on.
The number Sean's going to try to get to is 135, because that would force Anthony to mark. But for Sean to get to 135, he's going to have to catch a double.
Yes.
He'll have to catch a double.
That is
3, 2, 1. That ain't good.
I mean,
Not yet.
now it's over.
Let's wait.
He's up 20. He's up 22 and a half.
Okay. 1 on and 10 out for Sean Carper makes this match 115 plus to 94. If Sean does not strike on this ball, then the game is mathematically over. It is practically over. Anthony Howell money line at about minus 150,000 right now.
And
Unfortunately, a good ball, which would have been a better ball, that frame sooner. And that is Anthony Howell going to win his first start as a POA bowler.
tough game.
This is an important pin, though, because Sean Carper gets 1 here. He is not the lowest score in the championship match. He gets them both. Sean Carper shoots 104.
It's 100 for 50.
Anthony Howell does get a victory lap now. 115 plus already.
So this is a weird thing because I also had this.
Why not?
When I was
I won't have it. Oh, he didn't need that one. It's going to be in the 130s.
yeah, he had 104.
Yeah. Final score is Anthony Howell 133, Sean Carper 104. And Anthony Howell, you are now a Pop Witten champion.
Not everybody clap at once. Okay.
All right.
All right.
So we're live. We're live. We haven't started the interview yet. So this part will be cut out, okay?
Okay.
Don't get us canceled.
Oh, no, you're good.
Flip that on. All right, hold on. And action. All right, here with Colby DeAntoniis. Colby, just won your first star since there was this little illness that destroyed the world and stuff.
Yeah.
So been at least 5 years, or was it just before?
It was February, the month before everything got shut down. So yeah, just about a little over 5 years.
So obviously 5 years for us is an eternity in our adult careers because we've been here not much more than 5 years. So how's it feel to win today in this larger than average event?
It definitely feels good. Been fortunate enough in this game to do well, and let me say it takes a lot to win one of these. This, the Pro Tour, everything. You have to bowl good, but there's also some luck involved in it, as everybody knows. But it feels good to get a win. It's been a while.
So the equipment choice I'll ask you about. I noticed you had been throwing your soft roll as your first ball. You have a Comet that you throw sometimes. I believe. Did you throw the Comet in the 264?
No, I threw that.
The soft roll.
Threw the soft roll.
Okay. So you have a Comet ball that you throw sometimes as well as a first ball.
Yes.
I've never really seen you throw it as a spare ball. You were throwing it as a spare ball in the semifinal match. Is there a reason for that?
wanted to get a little heavier feeling than my light ball because I was missing a couple singles in the division round with the light ball. So like game 4 today, I switched to that heavier ball and I was making singles. And then first 2 frames that game, I missed the 2, so I switched back when I left the other single and got that one. But yeah, it was just a different feel. Sometimes it's not even about scoring; it's just a different feel in your hand.
Mm-hmm. All right. Closing thoughts. Right in there. Who do you want to thank?
Where?
Oh my goodness, the camera.
Oh, hey. Want to thank my mom. Just had surgery Wednesday. Got her out of the house today. She came out here. My grandmother always comes and supports me. Everybody knows who Mama Tess is back home.
The best, DeAntoniis.
And my dad, he's a little injury right now, but he'll be back soon.
Mm-hmm. Well, good shout outs. And the headline for the day on Duck Pins Forever is the DeAntoniis is not second. They break through and they win a star today.
Finally.
On camera handshake, Colby wins number 3.
Thank you.
Hold that or clip that. Up to you. You stand right here. Right up here. So I'll keep it brief with you because I'll be completely frank. Well, too late for that. You bowled a whole game on camera. You shouldn't have won. Next time lose and you won't have to do this.
Heard.
So I'll just keep it simple because I'll be honest, I didn't really watch you bowl much today except those 10 frames.
Divisional play was better.
So tell me your thoughts on the day, what it feels to win, and who you'd like to thank.
The over under on hitting the head pin on the last couple games there, not ideal.
You and me both.
But we got it done. A lot of spares. You saw some goofy spares.
Sure.
Yeah. They say it's a spare game. Make your spares. Good to go. Thanks, Mama. Mama Howell. This one's for her.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go. On camera handshake for the winners.
Thank you
as
very
is
much.
Tradition. Congratulations, Anthony Howell, star number 1, POA winner.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony.